Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's your boy Scream for Wings here, and we're back with another video. So today's video is going to be about an accident at a theme park, and when I mean accident, I mean a shitting accident from yours truly. This story takes place when I'm about 11 and a half, maybe 12 years old. So the thing about me at that age was I loved Takis. Like, I loved spicy food, and I would eat Takis every day I had money to go down to Family Dollar and buy me a bag. But what I'm trying to say is that I had Takis the day before of us going to the theme park, and when I woke up the next day, I kind of had some Hershey Squirts. But that didn't bother me because I've never been to a theme park before that. It was a new experience for me, and I was like, I'm not gonna miss out on this just because I have to shit a little bit. So we left to go to the theme park, and keep in mind the theme park is about an hour and 30 minutes away from my house, so it was a pretty long drive. And during that entire time, we didn't stop for like a restroom break or nothing, and we just went straight there. So we make it to the theme park, and keep in mind it's like 90 degrees outside, so I'm sweating bullets, and I have fucking Nutella brewing up in my stomach. So we go up in line, and then we give them our tickets, and the whole process takes about 30 minutes because they have x-ray. If you brought a bag, they have to search your bags. They have to make sure your ticket's legit, everything like that. And there was like 7 of us that went, so it took quite a bit. But I was feeling awesome because I'm seeing stuff I've never seen before. I saw 100-foot tall roller coasters, fucking funnel cake, Subway, Dippin' Dots. Dude, Dippin' Dots! So I'm just seeing all this awesome shit, and I'm hyped out of my brain. Not even thinking about my upset stomach at all. So we get inside, we want to ride a ride. As soon as we get there, we want to ride something. And I ride about 3 rides with no problem. But by that 4th ride, my stomach started kind of churning on me. And I started feeling kind of weird, but it was probably just because I was walking, I was sweating, my stomach was cramping. So I was like, oh, it's just stomach cramps. I'll be all right. I was stupid. I wasn't really, like, if your stomach starts cramping and you feel like you gotta shit, go fucking shit, dude. But it's all fine at that point. I'm feeling okay still. I'm still riding rides. Really nothing too major. But still, after I ride like 2 rides, I still want to try to go use the restroom just in case. So I go to the restroom. Nothing comes out. The thing about me, when I go in public, dude, I cannot shit. Like, it just does not want to come out unless it's like a insane, like it's emergency, like no fucking muscle can hold this shit back. And apparently it was one of those times my body thought where it wasn't an emergency. So no shit came out. I was like, all right, I'm just having stomach cramps. I don't have to shit. It's just, in my head. After about 10, 15 minutes, I go on another roller coaster. Now, this roller coaster was the biggest roller coaster at the park, which meant it had the biggest line. Now, the line was about an hour and 15 minutes long. Now, during that hour and 15 minutes of waiting, keep in mind, I was sitting in the heat with a crampy stomach. And I start noticing that my stomach's getting a little bit worse, but we're already halfway through the line. I can't go back and make everybody miss the ride. So I start getting a bit nervous. I start getting a little bit clammy. It's nervous. If you're not near a restroom and you have to shit, dude, it's a nerve-wracking experience. I'm sorry if you guys hear rain in the background. It just started downpouring for no fucking reason out of nowhere. Now, after maybe another 20 minutes, it's our turn to get on the ride. And I sat in like the 3rd row with, I don't know who I sat with. I think it was my brother. So basically how this ride was set up is that it would take you up very, very slow. It was the tallest roller coaster, I think, in the world. I think that's like what it said. But it was like a really tall, it would take you up for about 2 minutes. It would take you up for so fucking long. And then it would drop you. So it's taking us up, and I'm getting nervous stomach, also with the shitty stomach. So it's just a mess getting ready to happen. And we get to the top, and I'm so nervous. I am freaking out. And then it drops us. We go down 80 miles an hour, maybe even faster than that, like 100. We were going so fast, and I was fine going down. Nothing happened. And then right after going down, there was a sharp turn that yanked me to the side. And when it yanked me to the side, it pushed my stomach up against the handlebar, and shit came out. And I immediately tightened up right after, tightened up as fast as Mach 10. And I immediately knew what happened. I knew what was going to come with an awkward conversation asking to go to the parking lot to get new shorts. We're still going down the roller coaster. I grip the handlebar with all the strength in my body, and I tighten up for the rest of the roller coaster. Didn't make a noise. I was just trying to keep the rest of this in me because I still had to use the restroom so bad. Finally, roller coaster ends. I hop up and I talk to my parents I have to use the restroom right now, so I'm going to go. Can you just go to the restroom when you get off? And they're like, yeah. And luckily, I cut it off fast as fuck, so it didn't seep through my shorts and it got all over the chair, so I spared everybody from sitting in my shit. but there was probably some dookie particles on that chair. I speed walked as fast as I can to a restroom. I didn't run because you know what happens if you run when you have to shit? More shit will just come out. I get to the restroom. There's 2 stalls. One of them's taken. The other one's free. So I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the best moment of my entire life. I get in there. I do my business. I clean up a little bit because, you know, we're not being nasty around here. I get out, tell my parents what happened, the most embarrassing conversation I've probably ever had in my life. We go out to the car, I got a new change of shorts, you know, clean, everybody's good, and I have a good rest of the day at the theme park. Nobody knew. To be honest, somebody probably did notice. If you see a person speed walking as fast as they can right past you with a shit smell, then you know they're having one of the worst times in their life. But yeah, I ended up having a good rest of my day. It was not a bad experience at all, except for that, which scarred me for life, and now I'm scared every time I go out, so I always shit before I leave the house, just in case. But yeah, if you were to take anything from this video, I guess don't eat very spicy food before you're going somewhere, or there's not going to be a restroom accessible to you for long periods of time. But yeah, thank you for watching today's video. If you did like it, make sure to like and subscribe. We hit 11 subs. That's pretty awesome. Thank you guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.